Today's video, we're going to talk about PPC for plumbing companies. Here are the most profitable services to target on Google Ads for a plumbing company. Unlike most of the videos that you see on YouTube about how to do PPC for plumbing companies that say, oh, you just need to set up the campaign like I do here. Okay, of course, contact me and you'll be able to get this cost per lead that we're getting, which is not helping you run your own campaigns at all. Some of you may not actually care to run your own campaigns, and that's besides the point. I have some really good key information here that talks about, on a foundational level, for a plumbing company, what you should be doing if you want the above average / extraordinary ROI and return that can come from running Google Ads for your business, which namely comes from just going after stuff that your competition's not willing to do. And as a result of you doing it, you'll get the above normal returns. So I'm going to go through, there's a whole list of data that I got from a regional plumbing company. We got the data for it, and then with the data, we went ahead and set up campaigns for each one of these services. And I could tell you for a fact that if you go after the general keywords like plumbing service, drain unclogging, just more of the general keywords like that, but mainly like plumbing services and the like, you're going to be paying well over $100 per lead unless you really know what you're doing. However, if you want to pay literally under $100 a lead, you could set up ads for specific services like toilet rebuild service, and you could pay $100 a lead, and your ROI is going to be over 1,000%. Yes, over 1,000%. I said it. I'm going to go through all more detail about that and how you can actually set this up for yourself and do it the right way so you actually do get those kind of returns for your business. I am Corey Zyman, owner of Guaranteed PPC, a guaranteed PPC / advertising agency that guarantees profitable results or more profits from a client's ad campaigns before we charge a management fee to our clients. We're the only agency in the world that offers anything like that, still to this day, and been doing it for 10 years now at our company. I myself have 20 years of online advertising experience running PPC campaigns for businesses that I've ran, still own to this day, and then of course through and with hundreds of different clients at our PPC firm, several of which are plumbing companies. With that said, I'm going to go through what you specifically want to do to hit these super low $100 and less lead costs that you can get in your local market and get the 1,000% ROI plus that ultimately most people want, that 1,000 to 1,500% ROI, which is really truly profitable and sustainable for basically any plumbing company. With that said, by the way, if you don't want to do all this work, I've already done all this work. You can use the template that I've already built, all the ads, all the landing pages that get you these results. We sell the templates for a one-time fee, and you can buy it from us outright. So at any time, you're thinking, oh wow, this is like overwhelming, too much to do. We have that available. Also, we have the full service available in which we can take the template, get it installed into your business with everything that needs to be customized in terms of branding and the like, which it's, you still got to customize that, and we can do that for you as well. And we can guarantee, literally speaking, your results. That is, you hit a certain cost per lead, we're going to get you, and also a certain volume of leads at a minimum on a certain ad budget that we would promise to get you to starting out, which is our signature service. So with that said, okay, you can actually go after plumbers near me and the like as a keyword on Google and on Bing, which is also profitable. But you're not going to get that rock bottom cost per lead. I made this video to explain specifically and especially in the plumbing space how there's, because plumbing is fairly mainstream of a service, everybody needs a plumber at some point. Because the problems that people have is so vast, it's a niche where you can actually do a lot of damage, gobble up a lot of market share by going ahead and doing the work to set up service-specific campaigns. Campaigns for stuff like leaky showers, toilet rebuild service, running toilet service, low water pressure service, and end up making a whole pile of money while doing it. Yes, it's a lot of work. Yes, what you're going to have to do, just like you already probably assume, set up unique campaigns for each one of these different plumbing sub-services in order to really extract the value out of this. Because when somebody types in toilet rebuild service and you have an ad that says plumbing services, even though you're targeting the keyword toilet rebuild service, it's not going to ultimately work the way that I'm saying here. You'll get a little bit better return than targeting plumbing services near me, but not that much better. You may go from paying, $200 a lead to, assuming that's what you're paying, to like $125. If you want to get it from 200 down to 60, you need to go all the way with it. Unique ad, if you're targeting the keyword low water pressure service, you need to have an ad that says low water pressure service on it, literally speaking, on the first part of the headline. And then when they click on that ad, you need to take them to at least a landing page that says low water pressure service on the headline and has a picture of somebody working on the water pressure, if you will. That's the general formula that works on a landing page in the plumbing space. When I say at least, if they type in low water pressure company, you don't need a landing page for just that a keyword. You can use the low water pressure service landing page for that click, as is you could send the same person who's typing in water pressure services, low water pressure services near me. All of it can go to that low water pressure page. So basically what you're going to do to clean up is you're going to make a landing page for each subservice that I put onto this list here and on the whiteboard here. And once you've done that, you're going to create a campaign for each service. Then you're going to launch it. But specifically where the real super low lead cost comes in is for each service campaign, you're going to go ahead and break your overall service market into, you're going to find every city over 30,000 in population, and you're going to set up a campaign for each one. So for your fixture install service campaign, you're going to set up one campaign for every city over 30K in population, then one campaign to serve as a catch-all that covers the entire county, so that not only are they going to see an ad when they type in fixture installation service, they're going to see an ad that says fixture installation service in Long Beach or whatever actual city the user's in. Because yeah, it may seem trivial, but I promise you, you'll double your click-through rate on your ad, which is going to make you 3 times plus more money having the city name that the user's in the ad, because people always want to know that you service their market. And when there's 4 ads to choose, the ad that has their actual exact city in it is going to get chose at double the rate, because they want to know 3 things right up front to decide what ad to click on. Do you do the service they came for? Do you cover their area? And can they trust you? The other part of getting them to trust you, you use the third headline if it shows, and you can say A+ BBB rated or in business since 1994. Those are the 2 main ways to do it. Convey those 3 things on your landing page as quickly as possible before you have to scroll as well, and that's the magic formula, if you will. With that said, that if you're wondering what these numbers are next to it, the regional plumbing company that I pilfered this data from, I'm reusing it for this video, had given us, they had, $100+ million of sales that they've had in the past. Or what services should we set up campaigns for? Can you extract in your database which services are the most popular, which ones are the most profitable to us? That is, they drive the most revenue. We'll start there. And here's the total list of services that are generating most of the like 80% of the revenue, and they grouped it together. So like fixture installation service, that'd be like sink installation, faucet installation, like that, if you will. So it's a lot of this is more generalized. Yeah, and if you got super like specific like that, you would obviously have a lot more than 20 categories. You would have 200 categories. But these are the ones that you want to set up unique landing pages for, so that the fixture installation page will convert mostly pretty well. If the user typed in, faucet installation, and they get to a page that says fixture installation, it's already going to convert at, 35, 45, 55% of click to lead, that is phone call or form fill, which is what you need to be able to get these super low lead costs. 50% conversion rate from click to lead is ideal. If you want to, that's what you're going to want to then get to like a $50 lead cost, which you can actually get to with this. Maybe not in every single service, but a good chunk of them. So anyway, the amount that they were averaging per job in each one of these categories is listed on this sheet. So for clogged toilets, they were averaging $971 per job. For water heater repair, they were averaging $489 a job. Water pipe leak service, $1208 a job. And these are actually listed in order of what got the most jobs for them. So this clogged toilet was the most popular service that they did the most work for and on. Then the second most popular service that they did work on, that is they booked the most jobs over the long run, over the many years they've been doing business in their entire region. Water heater repair was the second most requested service that they closed jobs on as well. Then it was water pipe leak service, and down the list, the least most common was, at least that was still on this top list, was the toilet reset service. And then with that, if you wanted to cheat here a little bit, you could just go after the jobs that have the highest ticket, because generally speaking, yes, your cost per click for the jobs that normally that have a higher payout are going to also be higher. So it's not like if you went after the jobs that average over $1,000 per job, you're going to end up 30x ROI, because you're just going to get more per job. You're going to also pay more per click, so it'll make it wash out, if you will, but not completely. So where the cost per click for a sewer smell request job, even though it netted half of what basically we get for clogged utility sink, which is a commercial job, the cost per click for the clogged utility sink is, only 30-40% higher. So you're basically getting double the ROI on the high-end income jobs, because frankly, and the reason for that is very simple, not everybody knows that this job is worth more and should target it exclusively. I mean, they know a clogged utility sink job is worth more, but very few advertisers are going to go ahead and single it out and be willing to pay more. So it's not as competitive. Therefore, it's not quite as high as what it should be. Well, let's just say you're playing a game of arbitrage then at that point in time, which is what you should be doing. Figuring out where's the cheapest leads, or should I say, where is the leads that get a higher return on investment than other leads, or should I say, other services that get a higher return than other services, and then focus on those services. Of which, the easy way to do that is just go after the ones where the job is worth more. There are some where the jobs are worth less, where the return on investment is still greater, but you'll find that out when you go ahead and set up campaigns for all these, because, even though you started out with the job, setting up campaigns for the services that have jobs that net over $1,000 on average, you make that work, then you should try to set up campaigns for the rest of these, because they're still going to be profitable. It's just at what cost per lead is it profitable enough to match the ROI you're getting from the services that $1,000 plus job sizes. And then you'll just, of course, either, pay a little bit less per click so that the ROI ends up being the same, or you set up your sales tracking in your ad account so you can optimize for whatever gets the most profit. You will absolutely crush it in the plumbing space doing this, and then adding sales tracking in your account, so when you get a sale, Google knows about it, and then you can use maximize conversion value bidding strategy to tell Google, I want every sale I can get at least at 1,000% ROI, and it'll actually play that arbitrage game all across your campaigns and in your account, and it'll find out of which service, which ones drive 1,000% ROI the best and the easiest, and then it'll try to ramp up what it's doing for you there as much as it can. With whatever budget you have at any given time, it'll get you the most profit it can, understanding the leads from each one, what the value is, and can adjust for it in real time. And start sub-segmenting what you're doing by time of the day of the week, what the user has said with the Google app on their phone. Yes, they spy on what you say. What websites they visited. Have they been to a competitor site before? On and on and on and on. Results will literally keep getting better and better and better over time. Your account will become more and more profitable over time, because you're feeding it the data exactly about what works and what doesn't work. And it only has to and can get more profitable because it's only going to understand on a higher and higher level what drives the actual profit for you and what doesn't, and just constantly reallocate your budget from what isn't producing the 1,000% ROI to what is. And what is producing well over 1,000% ROI, it'll figure out how to double, triple down on that as well. Anyway, that in a nutshell, that is basically it. Like I said, if you want somebody to set this up for you, and it's a lock, and it'll be easy, you don't even have to do the work. Just, you can reach out to us, and we've already done this, and we can copy paste it into your account with all the changes you need to make sure it's compliant and matches your offer in terms of pricing. Because a lot of times what we do in the ads is put the price for the leaky shower service. We'll say leaky shower service starting at $99 or whatever. And we obviously have to make sure we can do that for you as well, but we'll set it all up. And then with that, by the way, I've got a ton of other content on this channel about how to make money with ads and make millions of dollars running ads for your business. Not only just on Google, but Microsoft, Facebook, which also technically would still apply in the plumbing space. If you want to know about all that, you should subscribe to this channel, as the information you're getting on this channel is coming from somebody who spends 40 hours a week doing ad testing and strategy by itself at our firm. Our other staff does the actual execution of my strategies, and my sole job is just to figure out what stuff works and what doesn't work on these ad platforms. So therefore, the information I'm giving you here it can't possibly get any better than what I'm giving you here. There's nobody who spends more time on ad strategy than I do. That actually has a channel and is actually publishing content about it on a regular basis like I am. So you should subscribe. You should also check out my blog at guaranteeppc.com/blog, because my blog has step-by-step advice on and shows you physically the strategies we're using to actually guarantee people's results and showing you how we're actually guaranteeing results for our clients with screenshots, with the step-by-step instructions. So if you haven't checked that out, you should check that out as well. If you have any questions about anything I covered here, and because you're trying to do it, or any other ad-related question for that matter, you can always ask me a question in the comment section. I get back to every single person who leaves me a question or comment on this channel, typically within 24 hours time. I love doing that because I'm so grateful for you just watching, because you're helping the channel grow and helping our business become successful in the process as a byproduct of that. So ask anything you'd like there in the comment section. I'll be happy to try to answer it for you the best I can, at least. This is like a complete gold mine. Anybody who does this in their local market is going to dominate their market. It's just a matter of getting it set up, breaking it in after the first few months, and the money's just going to start rolling in. The amount of time it's going to take to do this could easily be like 500 hours plus to get it all set up just right. 500 to 1,000 hours of work, which you may just fell off your chair listening to it. But I promise you, there's nothing else you could spend 1,000 hours on that's going to make you much money as this in your business. And if you're busy putting out fires in your business, you damn well should stop doing that and be doing this shit. And for that matter, you don't need to do it. You can easily create a video explaining what you need done and give it to an employee, and they can set it up for you. Not only that, but you don't have to do them all at once. Like I said, you can do it for one service by itself, see just how much this makes, then start using the money from that and the confidence you got from that working to do it all the rest of them one at a time, and just waterfall the profit you're getting from one to finance the others, and eventually finish them all up. And don't skimp on the sales tracking. If you really want to crush it, you'll make 3 times as much money if you add sales tracking to your account. And yes, it's a little tricky to get it set up, but it's still, obviously, do you want 1/3 of the money you can make, or do you want it all? Anyway, hopefully that makes sense. Leave me a question or a comment in the comment section if you want to mention and ask questions about anything I covered here. But with that said, I'll wrap it up with that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Remember when I said landing page was important during this video? Well, this video here tells you how to do it.